How are you guys looking this year? How good do you think you guys will be?
I guess time will tell. We're a young team. We've got a lot of good football players, and they enjoy the game. They enjoy working hard. But you know, if we can hit as well as we run, we got a pretty good chance to be a good little football team.
Okay. What can people expect to see out of Ozark this year? Is more of the same from the past few years, like as far as offense and defense goes, or you're going to be pretty tight-lipped about that?
Well, we're pretty tight-lipped. I don't know. We got a little of this, we got a little of that. You know, people have been defending our spread for so long. I think we might try something else.
Okay.
So.
All right. Now I know you had the freshman team a year ago that just kind of tore through everybody, I heard. Any thought about bringing some of those sophomores and getting them some early playing time on varsity? Or?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, that's really going to be the key for us. We've got so many of the young ones, you know, in meaningful roles. I mean, we're pretty much lopsided with juniors and sophomores. That's what's exciting about this club. If we can stay healthy, I mean, we've got a little depth because we've got some football players, but they're all young, so we're not Friday night tested. You know, that could be a good thing, that could be a bad thing. We'll see, but we've got some good football players that are young. So you playing the people we play, you don't like that. You like that experience. You like loading those seniors right into those spots. But we're going to have to do what we can do and get these young ones to the field maybe a year early. But that won't be a bad thing if we can stay healthy.
Right. So the future of the program looks really good then?
I think the cupboard's full. I really do. We've got a small senior class, but they provide great leadership. I think we've got a good core of juniors and sophomores that love to play football. I think we're going to be okay in the future. I really do.
Okay. Another tough district with Nixon, Neosho, Kickapoo, Branson. Seems like you guys are in a tough district every year. How difficult is it year in and year out to get kind of through that and make it to the playoffs? I know you got a little run last year towards the end of the season to make it through. How difficult is it playing in a district like that?
It's difficult, but I guess that's why we play. You know, everybody's wanting the championship, and we've been fortunate the past 2 or 3 years to come out on top. But that's all about the finish, and we've had some slow starts. We've had to overcome some injuries and move some people around and do some things scheme-wise to give us a better chance to be in some ball games. And we've had a little bit of luck, and we feel real fortunate to be where we're at. But that's why we play. That's why we do what we do. And by the time district time gets here, it's not the same football team you started with, and I think most people, most programs are that's what they gear for. That's what they it's very important what you do in the first 2 or 3 weeks, and how well you know your football team and your personnel, and making sure you're getting people in the right spots, and when you're having to grow some football players and move some people around and overcome some injuries and so on and so forth. If you can be in a position late to strike and really take some big swings at people, you got a good chance in districts. But if your team is dinged up and not healthy, and you still can't get a rhythm going, and you haven't been able to hit those strides, and you're in a bind, you're in a conflict. But we've been lucky the past few years. We really have. We've had some kids playing good football late and peaking and coming on when it's most important. And that could be the kid. That could be a lot of factors. It could be the schedule. We always start with a tough schedule. Having Webb City and Carthage and Kearney 1, 2, 3. Here we go again. It's not something we can ease into. You've got to be battle ready.
Give me a couple names to watch this year. You said you kind of got a younger core. What are some names that we should look for?
Well, I think we start up front with our seniors. We've got Robert Booker in the offensive line. He's doing a real good job for us, and our offensive line is a pretty good little unit. We're still trying to find a couple starting jobs. Our guards, we have a senior guard, Ben Hayworth, and we have a two-way player in Jarrett Rogers. We're senior junior dominated in the offensive line, but then you start to look around the football field, and there's just a sprinkling of seniors on both sides of the ball. It's predominantly sophomores and juniors. We've we feel pretty good with the running back spot. Our quarterback position, as Christian Jordan is showing us stuff every single day that we didn't know that he was capable of, so he's been a pleasant surprise. Willie Gray in the backfield right now, he's one of 4 capable running backs that we have. You know, Matt Martin, senior, in front of him, playing the H-back. You know, we've got some great talented wide receiver, young guys. You know, we've got packages basically to fit our personnel, and we just need to make sure we're getting our guys that know what to do when they get the ball. We've got to make sure we're getting it to them, and it'll take care of itself. But like I said, we're so young, and we just want to know what people are going to try to defend or what people are going to try to take away, and we'll work our move from there.